In the quiet of night, Shorty slumbers peacefully on his dog bed. Soft moonlight fall on him, casting a gentle glow through the window as Shorty begins to dream. He is swept up in his dream to Italy. A soccer game is being played behind him. He celebrates a win with the team as the crowd's thundering cheers erupt around them. Later, Shorty drives around Rome in a convertible, seeing the sights, like the Colosseum. A lively throng of tourists surges around him, a kaleidoscope of faces and languages. At a local restaurant, Antonio, a renowned chef, approaches with a flourish, presenting a steaming plate of pasta carbonara. Shorty's eyes light up at the sight of the dish, his anticipation palpable. He devours the pasta with unrestrained gusto, a picture of pure culinary delight. The next day, bathed in the radiant Parisian sunlight, Shorty cruises down the Champs-Élysées in a vintage convertible. A silk scarf flutters in the wind, adding a dash of elegance to his bold journey. Shorty rests, awestruck by the majesty and grandeur of the iconic city. The majestic Eiffel Tower rises in the distance, a symbol of romance and adventure that punctuates the skyline. Shorty stands on the banks of the Seine, one of the world's great waterways. Sunlight floods into a charming Parisian bistro, illuminating the air as Shorty sits at a small, round table. He tears off a piece of a croissant, its flaky layers crumbling between his fingers. The golden shard is dipped into a steaming bowl of French onion soup, the rich aroma rising in the air. His eyes close, lost in a moment of pure, savory bliss. Dessert is a delightful complement to his meal. He savors his next dish with mouth-watering anticipation. The next morning, Jean-Pierre approaches, his eyes twinkling. "Enjoying your breakfast, monsieur?" Shorty nods approvingly. The next day, Shorty begins his exploration of Athens at the Acropolis. A lone figure amidst ancient grandeur, he pauses, gazing out over the sprawling city, the breathtaking view unfolding before him like a living museum. Lost in the echoes of history, he reaches out to touch a weathered Greek column, feeling the weight of ages beneath his fingertips. The ancient stones seem to whisper tales of gods and heroes, as Shorty stands in awe, a small figure in an epic landscape. Later in the day, a table overflows with a Greek feast, the centerpiece being Shorty, a figure of pure contentment. The next day, he savors a bite of souvlaki, the grilled aroma permeating the vibrant atmosphere. Beside him, a glass of Ratsina glows, capturing the warm, inviting light of the bustling restaurant. Laughter and lively chatter intertwine with the joyous sounds of clinking glasses and traditional Greek music. The restaurant pulsates with life, a celebration of food, friendship, and Hellenic spirit. Under the Tuscan sun, Shorty reclines on a checkered blanket, a serene figure amidst the litter-free rolling hills and lush vineyards. The warm, fragrant air dances around him as he raises a glass of Chianti to those who work to keep our world litter-free. Later, Shorty glides along the canals of Venice in a traditional gondola as the water glistens with the sunbeams. Marco, the gondolier, effortlessly navigates the waterways, his voice soaring in a traditional Italian serenade. "O sole mio." Relaxed and carefree, Shorty waves to the bustling crowds along the bridges, embracing the enchanting allure of Venice. In a cozy Venetian trattoria, Shorty sits bathed in sunlight, the checkered tablecloth glowing beneath his elbows. He savors a spoonful of seafood risotto, the rich aroma of the sea filling his senses. A sip of Prosecco follows, the bubbles dancing on his tongue as the sounds of Italian chatter swirl around him. The trattoria air is thick with the mingled scents of fresh seafood and sun-drenched stone. In the opulent suite of a five-star Rome hotel, Shorty luxuriates on a plush bed, the picture of contentment. The television broadcasts news about global cleanup efforts inspired by Shorty. His Clean Up Fun Day campaign is a success. A room service attendant arrives with a peculiar delivery, a tray of Italian meatballs. Shorty glances at the offering, a flicker of curiosity in his eyes. After eating his meal, Shorty slumbers peacefully in the embrace of the luxurious bed. The next day, Shorty stands before the Trevi fountain, a coin gleaming in his fingers. He gazes at the beautiful fountain, Rome's timeless beauty etched into his memory as a poignant farewell. Under the bright Parisian sky, Shorty purchases a miniature Eiffel Tower from a bustling street vendor. He cradles the miniature tower, a tiny memento of time well spent and a reminder to return someday. Shorty looks out over the Aegean Sea. Santorini stretches out along the cliffs as he thinks about the lost Minoan civilization. The Greek culture beckons Shorty to return. A close-knit community of love and togetherness awaits him. He stretches languidly, paws reaching towards the heavens as if grasping for the fading stars of his dreamscape. A wide, anticipatory smile escapes him, hinting at the exotic destinations his mind is already charting. The sun ascends. Shorty's bedroom glows in a warm, inviting light. Like and subscribe, and take a relaxing vacation soon.